parents would let me buy a car, I would buy this. This is actually a really nice car.
Why wouldn't they let you buy the car?
Because they don't want me to buy a car. Because they're like, meh, 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 you don't need to buy a car. But then they're like, you're not allowed to use the Kona when Natalie's using it while you're back home for spring break. And I'm like, so you won't let me? So you say I have a car that's in the Kona. What?
Good Fartnut. Me being in Gainik are gonna play.
I don't play with gay, Nick. Like, look at this car. Like, it looks good condition. Like, the interior looks a lot cleaner than yours. But I'm, like, the panels look pretty nice.
It's 2005. It's old as fuck. Why would you go back and buy an old car?
Because, literally, it's cheap, bro. I can't afford a new car.
You understand when you buy an older, especially not even 2010, it's more susceptible to getting broken down. You want to pay it to pay.
I don't care. I like vintage cars, Bean.
You like to fix them a lot too. He's gonna be hanging out at the auto.
I'm gonna be hanging out at the auto zone with freaking Jacob.
It's not black, Nick.
Well, yeah,
this ugly color. You know, the color is so ugly.
I don't care. It's a WRX. I freaking love the Ratmobile. I would
wait.
If I
Jacob, how many miles do you have on yours?
130.
I freaking love Jacob's car. I'd buy a WRX. It's so nice.
It's a turbo. This one's a turbo. This.
Well, Jacob's isn't an actual WRX. It's an Impreza with a WRX hood scoop and wing. This is an actual WRX. So this one has the actual horsepower that Jacob's doesn't. Well, 15 years, a couple horses probably got out, but I don't know. The problem is, like, I've driven Jacob's car. I like Jacob's car. Like, it drives good. Other than the fact that your steering is...
Yeah, the steering is a little weird, I'll admit. After driving the Outback and then driving the Impreza again, I can see where you get that.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's...
Yeah.
You really have to, like, put it in, like, put work into steering.
It's so funny, because anyone who watches my stream can hear you boys talk.
You know what I mean, like, at least it's a good car, though. Like, when we went to New York, I had to drive my friend John's car.
And it was pretty cheap, too.
No, but, like, I was driving it, and John was in the back. He was in the back, because he was, like, tired as crap, because he had driven all the way over there. And he had, like, we had just gone to a concert. I was still pretty hyped up on adrenaline. And, like, I was trying to brake, and, like, you know how on most cars you don't slam the brake in. You just give it a little love tap, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, I'm giving it the little love tap, and it's just not stopping. And I'm like, John, your car just brakes. He's like, oh, yeah, you just got to slam that down to the floor, and then it finally goes. So, like, I slam my foot down on the floor, and it just slowly starts to go.
That means his brakes aren't tight.
Yeah, no. His car is I think it's like a 98, 99. It's an old Toyota. Like, I mean, like, they work. They're just, like, a lot more. You really have to brake. Yeah, his said he's got to get that stuff fixed. His headlights are also worse than yours.
Hey. So.
But I don't know, Jacob. If my parents would let me buy a car, I'd buy this one. Like,
Dude,
I'd freaking.
I would say Impreza's a pretty good car. Any Impreza.
Yeah, like Subarus. Like, no, my parents know. Like, my aunt had an Impreza. She had a really old Forester, like probably a 2000, 2001, 02 Forester that she had for like 15 years. And then she got an Impreza hatchback. It was a newer one, like probably 2013. And then, but she had that and I would have gotten her old Impreza if she hadn't moved away. She moved away. She's someone who does missionary work overseas. If she had stayed a year later, I would have gotten her car. She's not a Mormon now.
Joke, bro. Get it? Because we know a Mormon.
No, but like, look at this. Look at this. They say we are a Christian-owned, family-run dealership.
Okay.
That means they're nice people, and I can just buy their car.
That's fucking wrong. That's really wrong, Nick. What you just said was completely wrong. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? They're a Christian family-based dealership, or we're a Catholic.
It's since they're not commercial. They make money on whatever is literally basic on profit margin. They're gonna try to. They won't cut you a deal like a dealership will. They're not willing.
Because they have to pay more than a dealership, which means you get the best price whenever you finance or not. I'm just gonna buy the car outright.
The fuck?
It's $6,800. Technically,
Stop hitting the
technically,
freaking sword, I swear to God.
What? I didn't say anything.
technically, I can afford this car right now. I probably will not have a lot of money left after I were to.
Actually,
It's like $20 left
did
over.
you count as tax too? You know there's tax too, right?
Well, no one gives a shit about
No.
taxes. I'm a libertarian. Taxes are government theft. I don't have any representation in Congress, so therefore no
fact.
taxation without representation. You don't see me walking around there. Okay, so 20. Oh shit, I'm below $3,000. Okay, plus. Okay, so plus 51,
You're trying to calculate
55,
if you can get it.
plus 150 that my friend John owes me because I sold him a PS4. So I have $8,090 minus 6,800. I will have $1,290 left if I bought this car.
Don't forget about tax, bruh.
Bro, how much is tax in North Carolina? What, like 2%? 1%?
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know how taxes work. All I know is that they started taxing things on Steam, and it pisses me off.
Did they really?
Yeah, they've probably been doing it since you've had a Steam account.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They've had it. It's been implemented for about 2 years, but I mean, I've had Steam for 7, and it wasn't. They didn't always have tax on Steam. At least in North Carolina. I don't know about other states, but I know North Carolina implemented a law that they do online, like they tax stuff like that.
You
now.
can definitely change your location on Steam, Nick.
Looks like I'm gonna be in Idaho, boys.
And then there's other
but, like-
fees too.
But like, what do you think? Like, what if I were to buy?
There's a
this
delivery fee if you're outside of where you actually are.
Yeah, that too.
car? Where's this car even
Steam
located?
games.
That makes
There's
sense.
other fees as well. But
I actually need to find out where this dealership is because I did click 200 miles search area. Oh, it's in Raleigh. That's not that bad.
Wow, that's actually.
are you gonna go drive to get it, or are they gonna?
I mean, like, what would you
Deliver.
think, Jacob? Like, do you think your car, like, I don't, it's not that I want to copy you, it's that I actually really like your car. Like, if you were selling it, I'd buy it from you.
Really? How much?
I don't know, $5,000?
Jesus Christ, that's how much I got it for.
No, Jacob, say 68, bro. 68, the same price.
Yeah, Nick, if you're wanting the friggin' round with it.
I mean, I do it. Like, I
Same
freaking
price.
love your car. Like, your car is fun to drive, it's easy to drive, minus the steering problem, but I'm pretty sure that... I feel like that's localized to yours, mainly because yours was in a pretty bad wreck before you got
Yeah.
it.
You don't need to know about the history, bro. No need to know about the history.
But like Subarus in general, like are pretty known for long life and like reliability. That's why I'm not worried about the fact that it has 157,000 miles.
That's more than my car, Nick. Jesus.
How much does yours have?
140 something?
Well, I'm gonna buy this car. Let me
Probably
email
not
my
even
dad.
That's probably like 130 something. Where's Gabe?
Let me
Email
email
your
my dad.
dad.
JKN Snow Leopards.
There's not that many places that sell old Subaru like that. I checked all the dealerships and shit. They don't sell it like that. I guess Auto Trader's literally the only like actual place that sells old cars.
Time to go fight some zombies, yo. You ready, Bean?
You talk-
Fighting zombies. Here we go. Oh, are they trying to go all the way down?
God damn, Nick. Nick, you're like typing like crazy. Please stop.
I know. I have to email my dad telling him I'm buying this fine automobile. I am
Don't
emailing
email
them.
him. It's 2020. Just send him a text.
No, because then it goes to both my parents.
Yeah.
I really want to buy this car. I'm 100% down to go test drive it in Raleigh over spring break. It's the same model as Jacob, which I've driven plenty of times and enjoyed the handling of. It is in good condition. And I'm prepared to probably.
Because I know some people whose parents would not like that.
Yeah, including my parents. My parents fucking like whoop my ass.
I don't think my parents would care if they know that I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think they care.
You don't think they care, or you know they don't?
I know they don't. I don't think they care.
Ooh.
They know They know I drove Logan's car.
How about this one? This one's not that much more.
What is it? It's not a Jacob Mobile. Oh, I've already looked at that one.
It's a hatchback version.
That is a hatchback, though.
And that's what I just said, bro.
It's a hatchback. It's a hot car, likely to sell within a week. Really?
Yeah, dude.
You don't want
What are
that
you gonna
car?
use to drive?
I don't want the Jacob Mobile.
What are you gonna do to drive?
Oh,
I
I
drive
know.
the
He's using a
What'd you say?
crank on me. I forgot. I used the wrong terminology. The Jacob Mobile's the Mini Cooper. The Rat Mobile. Now that's the boo-boo. As Baron Bafer would say. Do you remember Baron Bafer? I wonder what he's up to. Yeah, honestly, he's probably doing drugs.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. He's cool and all, but
I mean, yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya.
Jacob, are you gonna stick with that like that type of body style now?
probably.
Like that WRX?
Unless I have to get a truck for work.
I forgot you're gonna be doing construction. I guess it'd be better if you do that. Truck.
I will
But you
buy
gotta-
your. If you buy
you
a
gotta-
truck, I will buy your car off you.
Wait, actually,
Jacob, you gotta put that same hood on top.
Yeah, I would.
take that WRX.
Yeah, put it on your truck.
Like, say not like this summer, but like if next summer, if you were to buy a truck, I would buy your car off you.
How much would you buy it for?
I'd have to be on
I'd clean it myself. I don't care. Well, you take your shit out of it, but I'll clean the stuff. Like, I'll wax it, wax on, wax off, Karate Kid style.
You don't
I think you
have
need
to-
to do a little more than wax.
I've never waxed that car in my life.
His car paint is fucking faded, so you gotta like actually.
Yeah,
take it
it's
back
got
I only
style.
that one tire.
Fender.
That's not. I don't. Yeah, that's
in. And you gotta upgrade the spoiler, bro,
no, the spoiler is
Just-
to a wing.
Yeah, that's true. This WRX doesn't have a spoiler.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
one
only
does-
thing different. Besides the paint color and being a year newer, this one doesn't have a spoiler.
a year newer. Mine's a year newer. Mine's 06. No,
I thought you said it was no 04.
maybe it is.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
04 with only 137 miles on it. That's not right. 137,000.
This one's got 157. I don't know. Wait. Was the tachometer on your car in the middle of the gauge cluster?
Wait, what?
You know the thing that only goes up to 8 or 9, not the speedometer? That's called the tachometer. The thing you never
No.
use because
Wait, what?
on this car it's in the center. I remember your speedometer not being on the side, but
The
I don't know.
speedometer is insane.
Yeah, on this car the tachometer's in the center.
Ew.
But
the RPM.
That
monitor?
makes sense because for like racing you use the tachometer because the tachometer basically lets you know when to upshift, except in automatic cars it's kind of pointless. Like most
You mean
cars
the
don't like.
RPM monitor?
Yeah, it's called a tachometer.
Nope.
That's
It's
the
called an
official
RPM
name.
monitor.
It measures the RPM, but it is called a tachometer.
Nope, it's
I'm-
called the RPM monitor.
Is it not called a tachometer?
Nope, it's called the RPM monitor.
Tachometer. Yes, a tachometer is an instrument that measures the rotation speed of a shaft or disc, as in motor or other machine. The device usually displays the revolutions per minute. I don't know, Blacob. I really do like this car though, because I like driving your car, and I don't know, like I think Bean, you said you were somewhere. I like being lower to the ground than I am off the ground.
Yeah, you told me that because we
Because
were
I've-
talking about small cars.
Yeah,
You're like,
Well, and-
you miss it.
and this thing
I'm gonna be right
is
back. I gotta grab something fast.
reasonably
Yeah, ironic.
safer. than a Miata. A Miata, not a Miata. A Miata.
What the hell's a Miameter? Or Miater? Bro, you're...
It's an otter, shaped like it's an otter with a wing.
Oh,
A Miata.
I'll be back.
I like this car. I'm gonna call my dad right now and tell him I found a good car. I'll text him actually.
you're just gonna buy it just like that?
Yes.
Nice.
I accidentally texted him about a good cat that I want to buy.
A what?
A cat. It autocorrected to cat instead of car. But this is a good one though, like imagine me and Jacob whipping up in our Ratmobiles, and then you have freaking Micah and his Mustang that he overpaid for. Well, I don't know if I don't know really if he overpaid. He didn't really discuss how much he paid for it, but the car was listed at 55,000, which I don't know. Micah could do what he wants, but I still think it was a really bad decision.
Yeah. I mean, it's really up to him.
Yeah,
Can't really
like
say anything.
I'm not gonna
I
tell him
mean-
what to do, but I can have my own opinion about it because we're in America.
Well, keep in mind, like, he definitely wanted, he always wanted it, so.
Yeah, I just want a car in general that I'll
It's like when you're excited for something. I mean, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't think twice about buying, what is it? The freaking. What's that game that you and Tyler freaking beat your meat to? Cyberpunk. I bet you won't think twice about buying
Oh, I'm
that.
not thinking twice about buying Cyberpunk.
Alright
I
then,
got
it's-
pre-order. I
It's
still have
usually the
pre-order.
same thing.
I know. Yeah, except Cyberpunk is a $60 game. He bought a $55,000 Mustang.
This car had 3 owners.
What, the Subaru or the Mustang?
The Subaru.
So, I don't care. As long as they... I don't even care. As long as they cleaned up after they, like, beat their meat or
Thing
killed
is,
somebody in it,
The
I don't
first
give a
2 owners, they had it for 7 to 8 years. The thing that's suspicious is the 3rd owner only had it for 19 days. That's really suspicious. Only 19 days.
Bruh, maybe he died.
And only that, within 19 days, he put almost 9,000 miles on it within 19 days.
That's impossible.
And this
There's
says
no
already-
way you. There's no way you could physically put 9,000
Look,
miles on a car in 19 days.
Owner 2 had it for 7 years, and then fucking the miles last reported was 149, basically 149 500,000 miles.
Where'd you find the Carfax on this?
It's literally on the site you just sent me. And then
I
owner
got it.
3 had it for 19 days, and then the miles jumped up to 157 695. That's 8,000 right there, dude.
I don't see this Carfax.
Fuck, man. I sent
I
it
don't-
straight to you.
I don't like. What are you looking at? I'm so confused.
I just sent you the thing.
Boo.
It's right there. You see it? Has 3 owners. The last one is suspicious. Why it only has it for 19 days and put 8,000 miles within those 19 days.
How though? How do you put 8,000 miles? Like the Kona, it took me over a year just to put 10,000 on it, and that was driven back and forth every day to school and work.
Well, school is different. Your school is only like 5-6 miles away. Dude.
Yeah, but like, where are you going in not? What are you doing in 19 days if you put 8,000 miles on a car? I think that little fox up there is a furry and he's lying.
I don't think that's how it works. That's not how it works.
That's definitely how
But
it works.
like,
There's
how?
no
Okay,
fox
so
in real life.
19 days. All right, 19. All right, so 8,000 divided by 19. That means you're putting 421 miles on the car a day.
He just drove up and down to Pennsylvania every day.
Yeah, technically. Okay, so maybe it is physically possible. So
If someone went on an out west trip, they totally
Our West trip does not
it's
mean
450 miles. I like how Google knows where I live now. That's probably not a good thing, but I can just put Messiah College to home and it tells me. um, I don't care. They know where I lived anyway. So it's 400 and, yeah, I know I did set it up, but it's 450 miles from Messiah to my house. So that means this man was driving the equivalent, roughly, of Messiah College to my house every day for almost 3 weeks.
because look, even though they transport, actually transporting shouldn't even count because they put it on the truck. So
No, yeah, unless they drove it.
That's
I'm
true.
doubt it. They don't drive it. They don't drive it that far.
Unless they're an idiot, they would drive.
Bean, now you're crushing my chances of ever buying a WRX. I freaking love Jacob's card. So
From
nice.
here to Los Angeles, the miles is 2,200. They basically did that multiple times. They drove a lot. Holy shit, 8,000 miles. That's a lot. But shit,
I don't know. As long as they cleaned up after they disposed of the body or whatever, I don't really care. Okay, Bean? As long as they cleaned up.
you're gonna fucking buy a car that's basically made to rig as a bomb.
You don't know that it's gonna be a bomb, Bean.
It probably is. Under that fucking hood, that little vent, it's probably a bomb.
Bruh, I'm telling you, this is a Christian family-owned car dealership.
That's just a rude. Family is the one who bombed it.
They're not gonna sell me a WRX with a bomb.
I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just saying that's kind of suspicious.
I see your point. That is really shady. Like driving 8,000 miles in 3 weeks.
What is it, this last one? The first
Yeah.
one you're looking at?
Yeah, so the first
one.
two owners, they had it for 7 to 8 years, and then suddenly this last one only had 19 days. And not only that, they fucking racked up 8,000 miles within those 19 days. Yeah, it's a
That's what
fucking
I
bomb.
thought. Like, maybe there is a reason why this WRX is so cheap.
Dean, do you have mini Apex Legends? Hello? Dean?
I texted my dad, never mind, it may have actually been used by the Mafia. That sucks. I wanted this car. Yeah, but you're right, that's suspicious. I mean, I'm sure I could call them and be like, yo, did you use this car to transport a body? Well, because here's the thing. So the car, I guess, originally started out in Michigan. And then owner 2 brought it from Michigan to South Carolina and must have sold it to someone in South Carolina. The car is in Raleigh. So that means
Be right back,
South
boys.
Carolina to Raleigh is not that far. So this person drove the equivalent of driving from Messiah, or no, what would you say? It was like 2,000 miles to get from, what, New York to
2,200 from where Charlotte is to Los Angeles. They
So
did that
basically, they
4
drove
times.
back and forth twice.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the car went from
See,
South
why was it just
Carolina
glitch?
to the distance from the Charlotte to LA back and forth twice, and then
Oh, is that new thing?
to Raleigh in 19 days. I don't know, that's pretty suspicious, bruh. Like,
At the 8 ball.
why does owner 3 have to be such
Alright, let's
a
1v1
dick and
here.
kill somebody in the car, and then rig it to
Jacob,
explode?
Can you hear me?
That is
Nick,
So I
you're
can-
gonna die, bro.
8,000 miles.
So I can't.
Please don't buy a car.
Why though? Why did they have to screw it up for
We did
everybody?
8,000 miles in a
It's
week.
all owner 2's fault. He should have known owner 3 was a shady, sus dude. Literally, like,
What's
screw
even
you.
worse? You would have been the sucker that buys that shit. Cause you don't even read the car back.
I know. I was all roaring, ready to freaking go.
Nick, get in here. Come on,
What?
let's go. Chop chop.
You
Let's
shut
look
your
at
mouth.
like the most
retard.
recent stuff.
What are you talking about, dude?
Okay, so
You were a dumb idiot.
it was sold on Christmas.
I'll yell at you however the frick I
They
want
purchased it
No.
December 25th.
to. Yes, I will.
Then I'm gonna not
Dumbass.
play with you, and you're gonna have to leave.
Beach.
Alright then. So.
I'm kidding. I'm joining. Stop. Stop being a baby.
Okay, so they bought
You're
the
a
car
baby.
at
You
Christmas
better freaking
in
apologize.
Charleston, South Carolina.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, keep in
Yeah,
mind
bitch.
they don't have. Not even,
Kidding. I'm
they have the
kidding.
old stereo.
You're a baby.
Sorry.
So like
No, I'm
the
not
Apple
being
CarPlay
sorry.
that you love
You're
so
dumb.
much, it's not there.
Frick. I can install that. Ah, I don't. I want to buy
That's
this.
not how it works.
I know it's not.
Are we
But
doing
I don't
1v1s?
understand. Why did Owner 3 have to
Well,
screw it up for everybody?
Hmm?
No wonder it's so clean. He probably murdered somebody in it, and then they had to clean it up.
Did you just hear I'm about to decide?
Like I thought
They had it detailed.
I'm getting in. It's loading.
Yeah, but like if you look at it, like I mean, Jacob, your car is pretty messy, but like just in general for a 15-year-old car,
Oh, you know what? I know what you're talking about, Nick.
Who are you
Yeah,
talking
I
to?
see. It's actually pretty clean for being not super old.
yeah, like I mean, yeah, Jacob's
Are
car
you talking
is
to Bean
messy,
right now?
like messier than your average 15-year-old car,
Actually,
but
holy
like
shit, the middle console. Like
that's
the,
what I'm saying. Like for a
the shit in the
15-year-old
middle?
car, there'd be like shit and stuff like in the like in between the panel gaps and stuff. But like
Right,
that
but
looks
look,
like
dude, the technology on it looks actually pretty like more advanced than actually Jacob's.
Where do I go, Jacob?
like that's why I thought about that's why I thought it was such a good deal. But I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with it. Like it's in such
If
good
it's
condition.
that good, there's always something wrong with it.
Seats dirty though. They're really dirty.
I'm telling you, that's where he freaking killed the person. You can wipe blood off
Imagine,
plastic,
bro.
but it's kind of hard to get out of the seats.
Well, keep in
And,
mind
like-
it is 157,000 miles. It's like it's getting pretty old.
Maybe they just
How do I
really
get to
wanna
your
sell
island?
the thing.
I don't
I mean,
know.
that's
for
true. Like,
19
we
days-
can't always assume that someone was killed in it. But
No,
going
That
back
is
and
always
forth,
an option.
yeah, going back and forth to LA
Hey,
twice.
are you gonna
get in here or not?
I'm
Maybe
trying to
twice,
join. Stop
4
talking on
times.
Discord.
back and
No,
forth
I'm not
twice.
talking on this.
They're
Oh,
back,
yeah,
they're
back-
back.
2
Why is it
round
dark?
trips, yeah.
Yeah, 2 round trips
Nice.
from Charlotte to LA in the matter of 19 days.
Did you just copy your arena from
like
last
you killed
time?
what? You killed
No,
2
this is the
people
same arena.
and you brought them back and forth. I don't like that, bro.
Give me weapons.
No.
I
no,
kind
no,
of just
no,
want
this
to
is
call
the
them, be
game
like,
stuff,
yo, why is this car
So
so
we're gonna
cheap?
fight in the dark.
Did somebody die
dude.
in
Yes,
it?
of course, obviously.
It's actually not.
Let's just
super
do
big.
build 1v1s, you dumb
Ew,
idiot.
That's-
no.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I guess. I mean,
No.
it's WRXs are rare
Yes.
though, because a lot of
Then I'm
people
not-
Sneaky
actual
Stoneman
WRXs. I mean, yeah,
floppers.
they're old, but like a lot of
Lightsabers?
people
No lightsabers.
tuned them out and like modified them. Oh, my dad texted me back.
Wait a minute, what?
A good cat.
No lightsabers. I'm up
Car
top looking at all the
might
items we can
be-
get.
What?
I'm up top looking at all the possible items.
In the pyramid?
Is this a VSS?
I'm gonna call my dad real quick and explain him that we found a mafia car.
There's a VSS?
Actually, you did.
There's a
Well,
what
I
now?
did, yeah.
A
Yeah, and
VSS.
then
You know
just
what a
tell them that I
VSS
threw
is?
something up
No, I
about
don't.
it.
You're gonna
Only
have to
owning
do
for
it.
19 days.
It's a sniper. You're dumb. You don't know anything about guns. You can't call yourself a man.
No. I know how
It's
to
the
shoot,
suppre-
that's about it.
Wait a minute.
In real life, have you ever shot a gun in real life?
What? I'm calling my dad.
Didn't your dad
Have you, Jacob?
only buy new cars?
Oh, I can break stuff? Dude.
No, you can't. You shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I can. I just broke this metal wall right here.
No, put it back. You need to put it back.
I can't build. I have 0 material.
You shouldn't be able to build.
Huh? I still have 0 material.
You shouldn't have any materials. Where the hell did you break something?
Up by the box, pyramid box.
Up by the pyramid?
Where all the items are. I don't know. I don't even know
Are you
how
in
I
the
got up
pyramid or
here.
on the pyramid? Where are you? Where's this thing you broke?
Inside.
I'm right here. Show me.
I'll see you.
Where's the thing you broke?
I'll see you. Give me a boost. Hold up. Come here. I gotta get up on this thing so I can break more things.
No, you don't need to be
I want-
breaking
oh.
anything.
I wanna go break some more things.
No, you didn't even break anything. Stop lying to me.
I did. I broke. There's a just the edge wall. Doesn't matter.
If it's broken, it does matter.
This is
Why can't you
automatic
still
sniper
see me?
rifle.
This is retarded. You shouldn't be able to see my name.
Wait, so we're gonna play while seeing each other's names? That's literally stupid.
We shouldn't be able to see each other's names.
I can see your name.
I see your name too.
So we're just gonna be fighting in the dark? This is stupid. We'll never find each other.
That's the fun of it, dude.
This is not fun. You're an idiot. I hate you. I'm gonna break some more things real quick. Oh, that's sick. I can break stuff.
Okay, well now I know you're strong.
I actually legitimately just broke that piece of metal.
Is that better? Then put it back.
No, I can't build.
Well, neither can I, so
I literally
it's just gonna
can't.
be broken now.
Okay, let's break some more metal. I just broke 3 more blocks of metal. I literally just broke like 10 blocks of metal. I just jumped off the edge of the map. I'm about to die very soon. Oh! Never mind, I fell into this basin down here.
What?
It was falling.
What do you mean you're just falling?
Do you do slow fall on this?
No, but the gravity flow. What do you mean by you're falling?
Let's start the freaking game. I jumped off the edge of the thing.
Why?
Because I'm breaking metal down here now. Huh? I'm literally just gonna
Actually
break the whole
something
base.
right
I am.
now. You're not even breaking anything.
I am. How do you know? You're not even near
I'm
me.
standing right next to you, you idiot.
You're literally not.
Yes,
I
am.
did
I'm
weaken
literally
this. Watch, come
floating
here.
right
Come look at this. Look, I weakened this. I weakened all these walls right here.
Where?
Come back. See?
Break one right now.
How did you repair that?
Break one right now.
How did you repair that?
Actually break a wall right now.
Nope. Not gonna do it. I hit that wall. And weakened it actually, that's funny.
I can repair it because it's my iron, you idiot. You should be
Alright, can
fine.
we hurry up?
You shouldn't be able to go anywhere, so. It's not that it really matters, but.
You'll never be able to find me.
You're so right.
I actually just jumped off the edge of the map. I'm about to die. Oh, I'm actually not about to die. Dude, I'm outside the map. I'm literally outside the whole thing.
Oh, like you just swam away.
Yeah. I can see the whole tower.
Which way did you swim off?
Southwest.
Do what?
Southwest.
Why do I not believe that for a second? Bro, you
What?
can see where the. Wait, Nick. Oh, where actually are you?
Southwest.
Because you can see the light from the infinity blade on the other map I made.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I see that. What?
Do you actually?
I do actually.
That's from the other map I have.
Can you swim there?
Should we swim? Do you want to?
I'm trying. Yeah. I,
Where are you?
I'm on the north side of the tower.
Big tower. What the hell are you talking about? Big tower.
I literally don't even know where I can't even see the old map anymore.
Are you going towards the sword?
No.
I thought you said you were going towards the sword.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. If you get too far away from the big tower, it literally just appeared because I'm near it now.
What big tower are you talking about?
Alright, let's just do a match. Can we fight each other, please?
You mean the
Can we
thing
please
on
just
the
fight?
island?
Can we please just fight?
We were going to, but then you were crying because it's too dark.
It is too dark. Let's just start the map. Why are we playing on this stupid map? Let's do 1v1 build battles.
Why is
Because
this
those
so
take
dark?
skill.
Doesn't make any sense.
Or let's play an actual real
This is
match.
midnight. Hold on. There you go. Now where are you? Nasty road. There you go. Come back. Join my island again. Get over here.
I'm literally on the island.
How? Didn't say
I'm
that.
not on the island, but like I'm. Just start the game.
I can't start the game. It won't start you if you're not on the island.
I have to be inside the
You have
barrier.
to be on the
There you
island.
go.
There you are. Now you're.
Oh, so you could swim between islands?
Yes, you can swim to the main island. You can give yourself
That
weapons
is
too.
epic.
But now
Oh,
you
if I go
just
to the
have
main island?
What?
If I go to the main island, I can get myself weapons.
Well, like, you can give yourself creative mode weapons.
And can I use them if I come back to this island?
No. Your inventory goes away once you cross that orange barrier. Where the hell are you, dude?
Does it come back if I go back through the orange barrier?
No, once you go through the barrier, your items are gone unless you pick them back up again. Like, basically,
Forget
if you
them.
go into the creative menu, pick up
Mhm.
an item, drop it in the water, like right at the edge of the barrier, you can go
Mhm.
through the barrier, it'll take all your items away, but then you can just pick the stuff back up.
Yeah. What's that island over there? Is that the main island?
Where? I don't know where
Ow.
you are, dude.
I'm literally by the basin of the thing. Did you start the game yet?
Where? What? What are you talking
Start the game,
about?
please.
Basement of the thing?
Can you start the game?
I don't know where you are. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to see what you're
Oh,
talking
who
about.
cares? It doesn't matter where I am. Start the game already.
I'm not gonna start the game until you tell me where you
Okay, I'm quitting out. I'm actually leaving.
are. Alright, bye.
They look up to me. I got strength.
I started your voice shouting, right?
Yeah, you're being stupid. I'm gonna go play FIFA.
You're freaking crying about the darkness, dude. Like,
I don't care. Can we just play a match? You take forever to do
Well,
the
we can't
simplest
now.
freaking things.
I don't wanna play.
No, you're an idiot.
because
I'm not
waiting.
saying. I'm saying to play a round of this stupid game you made up. It
Well, you
takes
left,
like
so I can't.
10 years. I don't care.
And neither do I. I know what you're crying about.
You are a jackass.
I love you, Bean.
What's your daddy say?
My dad said that the car probably was used to kill somebody.
See, I told you.
'Cause I'm like, what do you think about a car that was bought by? He said it was bought by someone, for 19 days and put 8,000 miles. He's like, either they went on like a trip all over the country or killed somebody in it.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah, I'm like, he's
That's
like,
hilarious.
because I texted him, I'm like, wait, I think this car was bought by the mafia, and then he called me. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it has 8,000 miles racked up in 19 days. He's like, yeah, they probably killed somebody and disposed of the body across the country. Well, that sucks, but I'll find another one, or I'll buy yours, Jacob, so you can buy a nice fancy truck.
Oh, I like the bouncer remote.
So if you're ever trying to sell the Ratmobile, hit me
I'll
up,
let you
Jacob.
know.
I will pay
Ever
in
trying to
cash.
sell it, or just like,
I mean, like, if you have to buy a truck for work, or like you just
What
don't
if
want
I
it,
want to buy it?
I will outbid you, Jake, or Sean.
Bet.
I mean, I'm not gonna let
Bet.
you buy it because Nick offered first. So
Yeah, I freaking want that
What if I
car.
offer something better?
Bean's a hoe.
$6,000, dude, I'm down.
All right.
I'll offer 650.
$650,000, dude. I'm totally down with that. Bro, you can have literally anything you want for $650,000.
Nick, why don't you buy him a fancy truck and then trade it with him?
No fancy
What
truck
kind of-
is gonna be actually worth the rent. Let's be honest.
Shut the fuck up.
Not a Subaru WRX.
Emotionally, it's
Who, me?
priceless.
Dude, emotionally, I need at least 12 trucks to compare it to.
12. Like the brand new
Rap
trucks.
mobile.
What if we go to
You're
like
an idiot.
300 miles of North
You're
Carolina?
retarded.
Do we get to find any more WRXs that weren't used by the Mafia? Nope.
Alright, ready up, Jacob.
I'm fine with it.
Start the game. If you don't start the
No,
game in
it's
the
a
next 30
Mafia have
seconds,
to-
I'm leaving.
Gunk up every single freaking
Yo, do you
WRX.
like he is? Did you ever
Start
look
the
at
game,
Nick, what are you
Todd.
doing in there? Why is there lights flashing, yo?
What do you mean?
I found one.
Why are
Stop
the lights
talking to
much
them
is
and
it?
talk to me, retard.
This one's in
Is it
Chambersburg,
game?
Pennsylvania. That's actually super close to where I am.
Why would you put
How
that
much it
kill
cost?
box there, you idiot?
74.
What are you talking about?
Put the kill
This
box
one
on
I
the
think
roof?
was
Why would
used
you do
by.
that?
Ew, this one's been modified
What?
and it looks ugly.
There's a kill
Where
box
are
up on the
you?
roof right here.
Where are you?
This is an
At
ugly
your
one.
house.
I don't like this one at
What
all.
kill box
Where am
on
I?
the roof? What are you talking about?
I'm over at one of the corners.
Now it's also got a messed up front. As in the front is different. What if I already get a
There's a
wagon? I found a couple
Yes.
wagons.
It doesn't kill you. It's not a kill box.
What is it?
It only does 1 damage every second.
But the thing is, like, a wagon isn't the
Still.
Raptor,
Jump
though.
over it.
Why would you put it there?
Because then you can't just camp right there.
There's no camping right there.
I was gonna put one in this house too.
Play
Here.
Pokemon Go.
You're stupid.
Oh, here's one.
You're literally stupid. Can we start the game already?
No, sorry, I'm waiting for Venus.
Here's.
Venus,
Oh,
how
I
much
found
fun is
one. Guys, I found
Venus not
one.
joining us.
It's the same car.
it? Wait, what?
Venus not joining us.
And it has a wing. Ah, I think this is it. This is the one.
Bean,
Jacob, I'm literally getting off.
how much farther is it? How far is
Oh
it?
shoot, where the heck is Monaco?
How much download is
A lot. There's still a lot left.
Oh my god. I'm about to wreck Nick's ass.
No, you're not.
Oh, this one's in
You,
Pittsburgh.
son, you're bad at the game, so.
Why can I
I'd have
freaking
to-
see you? Oh my god.
Well, I found a WRX that's chilling out in Pittsburgh.
Can you be better
one's not
at
in really
making
good
games,
condition,
Jacob?
Dude, it's literally
And
turned so that we can't see each other, but we can still see each other. This is so stupid.
And this one's a private seller. I don't know if I trust private seller.
Turn it off. Make us change teams. I probably have to change. That's why.
No, it puts us on different teams, dumbass.
Like, what do you
No,
think
I'm
about
not
that,
supposed to
Bean?
change you.
A private seller?
What are you talking about?
I found another Subaru WRX. It's the same exact
Alright,
car. It's
Start
silver,
it.
and except it has a wing.
The thing is,
But it's a private seller.
The thing is,
Will you
when
die?
you do private,
Hey,
there could be a lot of issues. So like,
you're trash.
all he needs to do is just sell it to you, and
One
you can never
nil.
return it if there's any fucking issues. Where if
That's
you
what I'm thinking.
dealerships, if there's
Alright, dumb
any
cards,
issue,
let's go.
like it's really fucked up, and they sold it to you
where did you go? What are you
without,
doing?
like, they didn't tell you everything.
Why?
you
You trying to
still
kill
get
me?
your return.
No, I'm just seeing where you went so I don't die.
And this private person, he can
Can you
honestly
please
just
start a
sell it
game?
to you and just run
I have to
away.
find the
Just
thing
take
that
your
says
money.
to turn it off.
I know.
You
but
already
he
found
takes my
it.
money.
Dumb idiot.
Exactly.
I turned it.
I mean-
turned it off already.
And when you do private
Why not
sellers,
play?
you can definitely
Player
like,
names and location.
you can definitely get a good
Always
price. But it's like,
And I switched
really
teams, so
risky.
go. Make sure it's saved.
It is saved, Nick. You're an idiot.
Well, go.
It's gonna be still on. It's off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I see what you mean. I don't know.
Why did you
I
open all the
just
doors?
want a Rapmobile. Here's one in Virginia. How about if I go all over?
What the heck
Whoa,
is
I
that?
found one. Where's this one located? Michigan! That's it. I'm going to. Oh, it's a manual. Never mind. I can't drive that. Do you know how to drive a manual, Bean?
Trash.
Hey, you're only able to shoot that fast because I somehow managed to make it instant reload. Okay? I can't find that setting anymore, so I can't ever do it again. But you're welcome.
What the heck is RT?
What do you mean retweet? Obviously,
No. What state is RT?
it's probably something Canada.
RT? I never
Wait, no,
heard of
that's part of the address. Never mind. Oh, it's in Massachusetts. RT is part of a. Oh, it's Route 99, Malden. Oh, I know where Malden is. That's in Fallout 4.
Trash.
I'm not going to Massachusetts to
You're
buy
trash. I
a
would have killed you
WRX.
with a sniper. If you use a shotgun, you're bad.
I'll
You
go to
never
Canada.
You my butt, dude.
Yo, it's,
Wow,
it's
that's gay.
like
Why would I do
Ja-
that?
There's one that looks exactly like Jacob's.
Perfect.
Please.
Just what we want.
Okay, this one's in Texas though. It's exactly Jacob's car. It's even a
Wrecked.
2004.
Get raped. You're
How
bad.
much is it?
79.
We gotta put like $2,000 more to deliver it here.
Oh, this one looks like Jacobs and Thayer's had a baby.
So that's a fucked up like front.
No, it's blue. It's the color of Thayer's
Right.
car, but the body style. Ew, it's a manual. I can't drive that.
You
This is
pulled out your
stupid.
shit. You were literally using pistol. Like, go ahead, try.
Your,
You can't do
your dad knows how to. He weren't
Yeah,
a
but
Yes,
the
teacher.
you
thing, yeah,
can.
no, he could teach me. Yeah, no problem. The problem is, it's like, one thing my dad told me, he's like, make sure you like a manual before buying a manual car. Cause like, what if I can learn how to drive a manual, but what if I suck at it or I just don't like it? Then I'm stuck with a manual car.
that. Wow.
You're trash.
Dude, I would've just one-shot you with a footy pistol, dude. Just your
Because I
face.
was on
I
one
just
shot.
want a
that's why.
Ratmobile to have my life complete.
Nick, get on Fartnut, you hoe.
No,
Why not?
because Fartnut is gay. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get some water.
Repped. Repped. Get repped. Oh.
What the hell do you think you're doing, kid?
Repped. You're bad.
Are you taking damage every time you go around?
No.
Where'd he go? Nick, I missed you. What happened?
I updated Discord. That's what happened.
Bro, I hate when Creed says that.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Freaking trash.
You're trash.
What's
You
up?
fucking put out your
Bing.
pistol, dude. We're posting your shotguns.
Let me heal out first.
No, heck no.
Mm.
I don't even know what
That's
you're doing,
cheating.
Chuck.
I'm quitting out of the game.
Hold on, let me get on the icy thing. Get back down here. Hey, get back down here.
I refuse. Why? We're not doing that. We're doing ARs.
What's up, Jacob?
Why is it what do you want, man?
How you doing?
You should get on Fartnut. You just
Huh.
ran me, bro. Get out of your bed.
Are you taking damage from this? Because it's not showing up any. It's not showing up any hit markers from you.
I don't know, Jacob.
said shotguns, you poop.
You were about to get freaked in the arse.
Why am I not sliding now?
Like Jacob, could you not tell
Get
what
ripped.
that map I made was though?
I knew what it was, Nick.
Before the name or after the name?
After I read the name, I knew exactly what it was.
But your house is on there.
No,
Like, you
it's
see-
not. Well, no, it's not
but-
actually.
Do you see that it's Stevens Grove though?
Yeah, I can tell that's what it was, but you made the map. Nick, put that thing away, or I swear to God.
Logan knew what it was right away.
Shooting.
I'm like,
Get ice
Logan,
on your
do you
feet.
recognize this map? He's like, duh, that's Charlotte. I'm like, good Lil Gangster. And then he called you a rat, and then he stopped
Get ice on
talking
your
to me.
feet.
That's
Now.
something he would do. What are you talking about?
You're not getting ice on your feet. That's cheating.
Yeah, because I don't want ice on my feet.
Wait, so how long do you plan on working for Jerry?
Until I can.
Ever.
You're gonna buy, like, you're gonna have your own company? That'd be
No
kinda
way.
cool.
What'd you say, Nick? Sorry.
Are you gonna have your own company?
It's gonna be Jerry.
Did you, wait, is the Apple sticker still on your car? I'm just curious.
Yes, it's still in my car.
It didn't fall off, that's nice.
You were a dumbass.
You're a
You
dumb.
figured,
Oh, we
Figured
should
something
build
like
this.
that would've
Rise up and
fallen
build.
off.
I know, I thought it was gonna fall off real fast, but I guess not.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, bitch, get out of my city. No, apparently, jet ski rental
Did you just see that, Nick? I was joking.
is
No.
expensive.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about? Say that again.
I was looking
I
at
did
jet
take one
skis
down
to
there.
rent on Lake Norman, but they're expensive.
Yeah,
I
you
told
know,
you.
they're expensive.
It's like, the problem is the cheapest place I can find is like way up past Mooresville. It's like on the part of the lake that really isn't even the lake. It's more of the Catawba River flowing into the lake. I don't know. My parents told me that they did it in Cornelius once. I mean, yeah, that was probably 2000 when they rented them, but
Stop building that, you're so annoying.
as in not $2,000, 2000 a year.
2,000 dongs?
No, they rented. My parents
2000
used to rent
Vietnamese
jet
dong?
skis before I was born,
Dude,
and then
that's
I
pretty cheap, yo. 2,000 Vietnamese dongs?
how much is that? Ah!
For a car is super cheap. That's like, well,
Jonathan, what'd you think of my Charlotte Fallout map?
Hey.
you didn't put the industrial
just
park
shotgun.
next to the school.
So freaking annoying, dude. I need to do something.
Ah, I should have done that. It's okay, I can go back and do it later.
Job,
You
get
need to
right.
put Brock's house in there
Chemical
either.
Ashland, bye.
No one cares about Brock. He would probably die at the
Brock's
nuclear.
Brock's house is in the dead. Literally,
Colin Ashland, bye.
literally any further north and you could.
What about your house, Nick?
My house is on there. It's the one. If you look at the map, it's on there.
Oh yeah.
It's a very.
Which,
It's a. You see the little
Which
farm
symbol?
icon?
Jacob.
Well,
which
okay,
one?
you see-
Oh. Which one?
You see. Well, you see where the nuclear, the dam is by the factory symbol.
Yeah.
the road- Keep going right until you hit that T intersection. There's that farm icon below it. Mine's the one sort of diagonal. That one house icon by itself is mine.
So what?
Diagonal to the right or diagonal to the left?
To the right. The one to the left is Jacob, surrounded by all the roads. That's Jacob's neighborhood.
That's
The
not my
vault
house,
is
Nick. Shut
located.
up.
The vault is located under QT.
So what the fuck's all the other stuff?
I feel like that's a bit too close for that to be QT, honestly.
Yeah, or it's in the Chick-fil-A freezer. I don't know. Below that is a factory that's near a the factory below the vault symbol is a factory that's near a Dollar General on 16. The school on the very far left side south is Mountain Island. And then the factory out in that little peninsula is just some random factory I saw out there.
For the factory, so.
The pond, the like little, you see the factory, and then the one across the Mountain Island Lake is Blythe Landing, or not Blythe Landing. What is that? Latta Plantation, that one. The town symbol in the school next to Latta is Hopewell High School, and that like town over there. the little ring symbol, the circle near the water is the Whitewater Center. Obviously, the plane is Charlotte Airport. The shovel and pick is the quarry near there. The building sort of diagonal to the right is North Lake Mall. All the symbols down there are Charlotte. The car symbol is Charlotte Motor Speedway. The farm symbol kind of out in the middle on the right side of the map is Metrolina. The two buildings to the left of Charlotte Motor Speedway are Concord Mills and Great Wolf Lodge. The school building in the bottom right corner of the map is UNC Charlotte. I mean, yeah, it's basically, if Fallout were to come to Charlotte, that's the locations you would go visit.
You know, Charlotte is a nuclear.
Where's my
Something,
house,
right?
Nick?
Is a what?
Where's Jonathan's house too?
Literally,
I
he
can't
made
hear
the
what you're
map
saying.
too small for mine.
Yeah, no, it's too small. Denver, I made Charter the cutoff.
I don't know. Remember, literally, Jonathan lives really
Because,
like,
well,
right
remember,
across.
Fallout always has to, like, downsize their maps just because they gotta fit all this stuff on a playable game. That you can. Like, the reason why GTA's map is so big compared to other open world is because you're using a vehicle
There's
most of the
fucking
time.
nothing in it, too.
And there's nothing. Like, you're really not meant to go out and explore as much as you are in Fallout. Because in Fallout, you're walking on foot. But, well, yeah,
Or
yeah,
ride
you
die.
said that Charlotte was like yeah, Charlotte is a nuclear strike zone because of all the banking.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah, because of all
One
the
of the
banking.
It's literally the banking cap.
Yeah, like
or at least
after
the East
like
Coast.
after New York, Charlotte is the second most important banking city in the United States. I'm pretty sure.
What? Why can't it
'Cause
be
I remember,
any other stupid city?
I remember my parents said after 9/11, like during 9/11, they evacuated like all the Bank of America building and all this stuff in Charlotte because at first they thought it might be, you know, financially motivated because the World Trade Center is a big financial place and Charlotte is just like Bank of America is headquartered there. Like they evacuated
Well,
all the big buildings.
Good thing we live in Denver,
Charlotte.
so we'll be fine.
Yeah, we ought to be fine if we were.
Yeah, the nuke will go
We'll be
around
fine.
if it's anything like rain.
Nah. There's a border of like Charlotte, so it stays in that border. That's it. Doesn't go past the
Honestly,
line.
I think Charlotte would be I mean, if they did Boston, Charlotte would be a cool city to do
To bomb.
no, to do a Fallout game around. Charlotte would be fun. It'd be a fun city to nuke, bro. I mean,
It wouldn't even have to nuke it. You get shot anyways.
I mean, North Carolina is mentioned in Fallout lore, just not Charlotte. The Outer Banks are mentioned in Fallout 3.
As
But,
radioactive hellholes.
Pretty much. Remember, like, I'm pretty sure the guy who takes you to Point Lookout is like, I've been down to the Broken Banks, which on the Fallout Wiki are referencing the Outer Banks, and he talks about how, like, everyone there is savages.
Booga booga.
Yeah, but no, like, you could do Lake Norman, and there could be, like, sea monsters that are radioactive. Like, Normie! Normie the sea monster, bro! And then, it could do the not Daytona, Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it could be, like, they could introduce car mechanics to Fallout, like a race themed faction. And one of them could be wearing, like,
Bro, look, this is literally
all the
me
race
in the
car
future.
what?
Alright, it's loading. Look at the front. Look at the front action. Like, click on the photo and look what the fuck he did to the front. He added weird fins on it.
Oh, those are called, what are they called? I only know it because of GTA. I forget what they're called. Canards. They're called, at least on planes, they're called canards. I don't know if they're called canards on cars, but I know the Tupolev. Jonathan, what was the Tupolev that could fly at supersonic speeds that crashed? A
Very
lot.
fast. I think
Look,
that was the T.
This survey
24.
actually comes with this spoiler. Like, there's not extra mod. They sell it just.
Yeah, that's the Type R. There was a kid at Charter who had one. It was bright red. Civic. It's
Yeah,
like their
but
sporty
the
version.
red is the way it looked.
Why didn't you get a Type R, bro?
Because it costs more.
Oh no, yeah, facts.
Tupolev 80 still has propellers. Is it in 98?
The Tupolev 98.
Might be the 85. No, 85.
I
is
thought it was like
Yo!
I thought it was like 1.4 something.
Dude,
It's like the
look at
Russian
this.
it's the Soviet version of the Concorde. I don't remember what it's
Yeah.
called.
They modded this Civic, bro.
Uh,
Look at the hood.
The Tupolev. Yeah, 144. I found it.
mhm.
Honestly, it looked cooler than the Concorde, bro. It's just a shame that it crashed.
Are you trying to play music because you entered the wrong chat?
I know.
No, you can't play music actually.
Yeah, I know. There's no music.
You'll get me in trouble with YouTube.
Oh, oh, let's play some music.
Nope.
Wait, let's get him demonetized.
Jonathan, you missed
with
it.
his
I found a car I wanted to
But
buy.
it doesn't even matter though. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
matter.
I
Yeah,
found
I
a
saw
car that I
Just
wanted to
puts a
buy,
copyright strike on my
but
video.
then me and Bean figured out it was owned by the
I can literally
mafia.
just have YouTube remove the song. Nothing happens to my channel.
Uh,
Yeah. I know,
Nuh-uh.
because if I do the never gonna give you up emote, it does it.
yo, like, have you seen like the matte color like cars they're starting to put out?
Yeah.
They look nice, but when they get dirty, it's really hard to wash.
Yeah,
Oh,
'Cause they're
but
not-
like
Matte.
paint matte or doing like a wrap.
Like the paint matte, like matte
Oh.
color.
Yeah, but I mean, you can also get it
Not
wrapped.
shiny.
Like, yeah, like Jackson Gabriel got his Mustang wrapped. Remember that? The wrap. I don't know. I don't know. If it was,
Never seen this car.
I don't think it was blue senior year. I think that was junior. year. It was.
It's just
You
that
definitely
matte, when
would have
they
seen
get
it. It
dirty,
was
it's
like
not
Robin's
gloss,
egg
so it's just-
blue.
come on.
It was a Mustang, like a 2018 Mustang, and it was
Yeah, how did you
Robin's
not
egg
see it?
blue. I know he got it undone because I remember talking to him once, and like the mat was like peeling off, and like the company, like the place he got it done at closed like a month after he got it, so he couldn't take it back to them to fix, so that he just had to take it off.
Oof, that hurts.
But like I remember near the end, at least parts like by end of school it was back to gray because it was originally gray. I know he got it undone, but I don't remember when. So it may have been he may have gotten it done the summer between junior and senior year, because I remember he got the car junior year. I remember that. So Bean may have never actually seen it because there's no way you would have missed it. Like everyone saw that car.
Mm.
I love you, Bean.
I love you too.
How's UNCC treating you?
Terrible.
You should drop out.
Honestly.
Mhm.
How's Markdown Liquidators?
God fucking damn it!
Guess not good.
Internet's
Whoa.
so sad. Bro, there's all these goddamn people in my damn like dorm building watching porn.
Just join him, Bean.
Just join him.
I have like literally 2 bars of internet.
Then physically go join them.
Bro,
Obviously, they have pretty good internet, dude. Because, you know.
Then go in there and then just take it back.
If you can't
Steal their bars,
You
man.
know what? I'm gonna go in there and help them so they can finish.
if you can't join them,
If you can't join them, see them.
yep.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. But like, yeah.
Hey Nick, you know what you should start doing?
What?
Call the Civil War the war.
The War of Northern... No, in my history class, she's like, who here has ever heard the Civil War called the War of Northern Aggression? I'm like, I have, and I was like one of the only ones.
'Cause you're from the South.
Exactly. Like, apparently, like, she's from Missouri, and apparently in Missouri, that's how they teach it. Like, they teach it that style, like how the North was overly aggressive.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah,
I
Bean,
mean,
why
I'm
were
like,
the-
we're like, is
where
that
are
how
the
like,
Yankees?
that's not how Charter taught it. I know at South like we were taught like it was called both ways, but we were generally taught the South was at fault.
It is at fault.
That sounds like a bunch of propaganda.
Negative. It's real.
I mean, yeah, the South was at fault. They were doing some
No,
very not
no.
nice things.
Nah.
Oh, Jonathan. Sometimes I don't really know if you're just joking or being serious.
You said I was joking.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I fully support the IRA as a political movement. I feel like England they still have not, in my mind, will never be forgiven for taxing without representation. Screw England, honestly. If I want to see Scotland declare independence. I want to see the United Kingdom fall. That's how America truly wins. Why didn't the U.S. honestly support the IRA? Like, why not? Besides the fact that England was our ally against the Soviet Union, and that probably would not have been a good idea at the time, but like, still, why not? Why not funnel them some, a nuclear bomb?
Was England really an ally? Or were they a liability?
Was England a liability? I mean, they were definitely a liability in the Suez Crisis. When even their enemy, it's like when your enemy tells you don't do something, it's like the United States and the Soviet Union both told England, "Hey, don't invade that," and then they did. Yeah,
It
but
was
like,
more than a naval base.
I mean, like, think about how different the 20th century would have gone, or just the troubles in general, if the United States had supported the IRA. Think about it.
Imagine how much more armed.
It's like we support, like, imagine if we supported them like we supported like Grenada when we invaded it for them. Like, imagine we had just invaded Northern Ireland and kicked out England. Like, who would have stopped us? NATO? We own NATO. It's like, honestly, who would have stopped us? The Soviet Union? Nah, they would have been like, good for you. Screw England.
I'd stop you, bro.
You couldn't have stopped the United States from
Oh,
invading
yes, I
Northern Ireland. You
can.
weren't even born.
I bet right now.
Welcome to the Soviet Union. May I take your order?
No.
I'll have communism. May I take your order? No. Jonathan's very
It's our
adamant.
order.
It is our order. Da 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 da. Welcome to the Soviet Union. May I take your order? It is our.
Man, Nick. You know who I don't like dealing with? Art majors.
Yeah, they're pretty
Nobody
freaking annoying.
There aren't any in this call, but
Technically, yeah, technically the concentration of art I'm in sadly still falls under art. Well, yeah, digital media and interactive design still falls under the art department instead of communications, which
like the fart.
it should fall under communications.
Oral communications.
Well, you know, like communications.
Or is that for the dumb class that I have to take?
Well, I have to take oral communication.
That's what I just said, Nick.
sucks.
Are you not listening?
No, I don't listen to half the words you say, Jacob.
Good.
Sorry. Half the words that come out of your mouth are propaganda.
Big facts.
Dangerous anomaly.
Freaking game that called Ashland, bro. Bean, is your thing done yet?
Dangerous
I never
anomaly.
started it.
That's what I
It's
thought.
Dangerous anomalies.
Deadly
What'd you say,
mutants
Jacob?
and
That's what I
bandits.
thought.
No, you got it backwards. It's the deadly anomalies. Haha.
It's
Get fucked,
it's
man.
not even halfway
Deadly
yet,
anomalies,
Jacob.
dangerous mutants and bandits. Nothing
No.
will stop in duty's way.
Anarchists.
And
You
bandits.
hear me, Blaken?
I did hear you, but I also heard you
I'm the only
last
one
time,
who's
so
allowed
I
to
don't
call
even
him
know what to
Blake.
believe.
No. Better shut up, Bean.
You shut up.
I'm the only one who's allowed to call that man Blaken. Was
No.
shaking
How
Blaken.
about you all shut up?
No, you shut up, Jay.
Perfect. Hey, stop that.
Gonna do
Nick, why
this
are you like
weekend,
that?
Blaken? Why are you gay?
Stop doing that.
Middle
Nick.
pieces.
Do it one more time and you're done.
Who are you talking to?
You.
I've never done anything to
Back
you
allow
but
69
show
Stop
you
being gay.
love and compassion.
Update ready. I'll be back.
The amount of things I do for you, Blakeup, is incomprehensible.
I'll be back.
I call him Blaken. Where'd you go?
I updated Discord. Where'd you go?
Wow.
Nobody calls him Blaken but me.
I'm leaving the stream.
No.